Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And this evening, I'm having a conversation. Well, it's afternoon actually, for Bonnie McDonald Dixon from British Columbia. Good afternoon, Bonnie.
Good afternoon, Carolyn. It's so nice to connect with you today and have a chit chat.
Yes, exactly. So, the question I always ask everybody is, what is it you enjoy when you're not working?
Oh, oh, so many things. I like to go on walks with my walking poles down by the river, but there's two rivers right in the town I live. So I can either choose the Coldwater or the Nicolet River. And then
Oh,
there's and then
what
there's
for choice?
I know, choices. The Nicola is only 8 minutes away. And then there's a lovely park there. The Coldwater is more like a trail along a river. And both are very enjoyable. And that's, I think, one of the most enjoyable things that I do.
Hmm. So really, you've got a choice of a different kind of walk, haven't you? Because you've got a walk and a visit to the park, and then you've got a trail.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
which are they're quite different, really, aren't they?
Yeah, and the one to the trail, I have to go through a little neighborhood each time to go and get there. So I enjoy looking at people's yards and all their flowers.
Well,
I
absolutely.
love
That's what you
I
do, isn't it? When you walk past a garden, you've got to have a look.
You have to have a look. Ooh, look at that. And
Yes.
then the other one is more along on Main Street and just a little walk along on Main Street and then right to a park, which is just lovely because it again they put park benches in there and decorative things, and it's next to a golf course. So it's a park with a golf course next to it. So it's lots of greenery and then mountains behind. These
Mm,
mountains are not those. These mountains are the Death Valley back there. But anyway,
gotcha.
I've always enjoyed just sitting and observing. And sometimes in the spring, there's little baby ducklings. And there's a couple does deer. There's a deer herd in town here, and they wander all about, and they'll just calmly walk right by you up and about. And I have seen coyotes as well. So a little bit rural, but it's a small town uh, along a highway. So people get off the highway to get gas and a little something to eat, and away they go. But the town itself, as I would say, more leans into people who are retired, generally,
Okay.
as a rule of
So,
thumb.
so a sort of calmer sort of more sedate place than
I
it would
I
be a
would say
bustling.
so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big city, one big city is with all the big box they call it is an hour away. I was there yesterday going to Costco and all that. And then another big city, which is Vancouver, which is a big city,
Mm.
voted one of the most beautiful and most expensive in Canada, which is about 3 hours away. And I have lived there as well. So I love that this small town does not, you do not have to pay for parking.
Oh well, there you go.
No paid parking. But to answer your question, I have always loved moving. And one of the things I did for over 10 years was dance. I did a lot of dancing. And
Ah,
so did all kinds of dancing. I did ballroom and swing dancing, but I ended up doing a kind of dancing called Zydeco down in the States. And it's from Louisiana, and it would be in Portland and Seattle and all of that. And I got to, when I lived there, I danced there. But they don't have that here in British Columbia. So I just have to listen to the music.
oh no, I've not heard of that type of or style of dance. What is it? What is it nearest to?
Swing dancing,
Right.
Zydeco. But then there's a companion dance called Cajun, and Cajun has a bit of waltzing to go with it. And both are from the Louisiana area. And then, of course, that was influenced by the French, the Cajuns,
Yeah.
up from northern states and Canada. And they came down, they were booted out actually, and came down to
Oh,
the Louisiana area and infiltrated, with the native population. And it's called a Zydeco. And do look it up. It's Z or Zydeco. It is a hoot. It's like swing dancing, only I must say the bodies are quite close together.
Okay.
And one time, Carolyn, I was dancing, and it was a bar, but they did dancing on the weekends and such. And I thought, my goodness, what is that in the back of my back? And I realized it was another man's behind. He was taller than me, and we were all so close.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. And but that kind of dancing is hot and sweaty, and the dances last like 10 minutes long. And the there's a squeeze box, and there's guitars and the singing, and it's sometimes done in a French Cajun of singing
Mm.
language.
And
So
is it a unique style to Louisiana and that area?
yes,
Right.
yes. So movement is, I guess, the answer to your question. I'm walking now. I don't jog. I just like to walk. And
Yes.
I like those walking poles because there's stability.
Mm.
And my doctor said something that I said, okay. She said, oh, you'll burn 30% more calories
Well,
using the
they do
walking.
say this. They say now it's a certain style of walking, isn't it, with the
Yeah.
poles?
Yeah. It's
Um,
kind of like skiing.
yes.
They're like, it's more not, some people use them to the front, but actually it's at an angle to the back. And when you
Yeah.
push, you can feel your whole sides
Mm. And it
engage,
gives you a kind of sort of upper body workout as
Yes.
well.
Yes,
Yeah.
I truly enjoy it. But there's other things I love to do, Carolyn. I'm a woman of many talents. I love to bake. I would say
Ah.
I'm a good cookie baker. I'm a cookie monster baker. But just for fun, I was walking by a local bakery here 3 years ago, and they said, help wanted. And I thought, well, what do they need? And they said, we need a bannock maker. And I said, what's a bannock maker? Can you train me? Yes. So I was actually there this morning at 5 a.m. till about 11 a.m. Pacific. And the whole time you're mixing dough, and you're either baking it and decorating it or frying it, and they
Oh,
decorate it too.
fine.
And it's a kind of like a not as sweet donut. It's got some sugar in there, but it's not as sweet.
Right.
And then the baked you can make savory as well, like with cheese, and we do some venison or deer meat
Oh.
on the top with some cheese, and or apples or berries. It's just quite fun. So I get paid to bake. Usually it's just one
That's
day a
the
week, but
ultimate,
right.
isn't it?
I know. Now someone just paid me to walk, boy, oh boy.
Yes. Well, you could be paid, I suppose, as a trail guide.
Absolutely that, and or just I've heard that these there's walking clubs, I could
Yes.
create that. But actually I'm just having fun just doing that. And but the thirdly thing that I would say gives me the most joy in life is for since 1989 I was in the health products industry, and right now I help people with their health. And the thing is, I love to see the joy on someone's face when they said, oh, I feel so much better now. And it's always given me joy. And I really, I just love helping people. I shared this, it's a modality of healing using light, using your own body, actually. And I met a woman the other day, she's 83, and she was going through a booth. So I was at the college, and I said, would you like to try it? And she said, sure. And the next day she texted me, Carolyn, and she said, I went home and I canned 5 pounds of pickled beets. And then I cleaned my house. She says, I want some more of that, what you have. so so there you go. And that's what gives me juice. So yeah. And I'm very blessed to be married to a wonderful man. Will be 8 years as our anniversary this coming September 30.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah.
And
So
you mentioned a little bit earlier that you have an RV.
we do. We do. In fact, when we met, I would say it was interesting. Both myself and my current husband both, we call ourselves third time lucky. And with our second partners, we both ended up without the house. So I say we're happily homeless in a sense that we don't have to take care of a house, but we have this lovely RV. It's only 25 feet long, which is plenty large enough. And it's got a bedroom and it's got a bathroom and a kitchen and all of that, and a little dinette. And we took our honeymoon and we went 18,000 miles between the snow line and the alligator line down in the States. We took
Wow.
all the way from British Columbia all the way down to Florida and across the States and back up again.
Wow.
And that was great fun. And then he had it before, just as we met, and he had taken it across Canada and back. And so that's our goal. We want to take it across Canada again. And then from there, we also want to travel to a lovely place used to be called Queen Charlotte Islands, but now it's called Haida Gwaii. And the Haida people live there. And his sister lives there, and she has an organic farm. And so I've heard it's just beautiful. It's out in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, kind of below Anchorage, Alaska, but above Vancouver Island, so on the Pacific rim there.
Yep.
And so I aspire to go there. And then, of course, coming over to your neck of the woods, over the pond, we call it. I look forward to meeting you in person and having a cup of tea someday.
Well, there you never know when that might happen.
I know, I know. Well, let's make it so.
Would be great. Yes.
Carolyn, you are a sweetheart. I'm so impressed and so thankful to have met you. I as well believe in the power of sending a beautiful greeting card, because you never know who needs to hear from you that day. You can change a life. You can
Mm.
save a life. You can make someone so happy by just sending out a warm greeting saying thinking of you.
So
And it
true.
doesn't even have to be their birthday.
No,
Just
no,
yeah,
no. It has a lot of meanings,
it
and
does.
a lot of people say, well, that's all very well. A lot of people say, oh, it's too expensive. And then my answer to that is, the person that you're thinking of, that you want to send it to, do you value them? And the answer is always yes. I said, well, then it's not expensive.
That's right. That's right. Just to buy a gift nowadays and ship it is quite costly, but a greeting card, you receive it in the mail and you often put it on the countertop or on the wall. And each time you look at it, it brings joy. And if we can do that every day and bring joy to someone, then, we feel better, they feel better, and the world's a better place.
It is. And it has the nickname, I think, of a hug in the mail.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Carolyn, this has been so much fun having a Carolyn's chit chat. And I look forward to we talked about this just before we started here. We do one called Storyvan TV, and I can't wait to have you on Storyvan TV and learn all about you and what you love to do
Well,
when you're
I'm
not
looking
working
forward
hard.
to that immensely. It's great to be able to sort of reciprocate, isn't it? And to sort of
Fabulous.
share the experience, and everyone is different.
Mhm.
I've not. This is the first chit chat that I've had with somebody that lives in an RV. So yes, I think pretty much every conversation I've had is every single one of them has been different.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me just see if I can. Oh, I think I have it here. I think I have our RV here. There it is. There it is. There's
Oh,
our
wow. Yes.
RV here. Let me get out of the way here.
Yes.
And like I said, it's got a bathroom and a shower, a queen bed, a kitchen, and a refrigerator and a freezer and a dinette, and doesn't have room for a pool table or anything like that.
No.
But
No.
and it drives easy. It's like a big pickup truck, you see.
Yes.
And I can drive it easily, and my husband can drive it easily, and it's small enough to get in and out of parking lots.
Oh, well, that's the main thing, isn't it? And I'm
Yes.
guessing I'm guessing the bed is above where you drive.
No, actually, that's extra bed, but then we
Ah,
use it for storage. But in the back, that's the bedroom window right
right.
there. And
Okay.
it's a, like I said, a queen. Although I must say, someday I vision having a bed where I can walk all the way around it.
Well, you never know what is round the corner.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. But Bonnie, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you just a little bit more, and I think there might be some further conversations with the RV entitled in it. So
Indeed.
yes, I would like to thank you for joining me this evening, your afternoon, and look forward to perhaps a future chat.
Absolutely, Carolyn. Just a pleasure. You know what? Although we are on different continents, it's as if we're right next door to each other.
Isn't it amazing how Zoom has
Hmm.
made this world smaller?
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, blessings and have a wonderful evening, Carolyn.
Thank you so much, and you, and thank you.
Thank you.